All right, folks, we're doing the mailbag segment. If you got questions, throw it in the comment section right now. That's what it's all about. We're talking Detroit Lions news and rumors. We're also doing the questions and Q&A mailbag segment. So that's what this is about. Throw it in the comment section. We're going to get after it. Again, smash that like button. If you could do so, it definitely will help out. Smashing the like button gets it done. First question of the day here, mailbag. What have you heard about Donovan Peoples-Jones by J.C. Jones Warner? First off, thank you for the question. Donovan Peoples-Jones and Kalif Raymond are battling it out right now. They're both doing really well. Donovan Peoples-Jones caught a couple passes, same with Kalif Raymond. Kalif Raymond's got a couple touchdowns. Donovan Peoples-Jones looking all right now in minicamp, and it is a battle right now for wide receiver 3. So we don't know who is going to win it right now, but since that Kalif Raymond's got, I would say, a couple more touchdowns of the way he's being utilized, I say right now he has the head, but Donovan Peoples-Jones is fighting, and he's not doing poor in minicamp right now. Just fighting. Second here, my mom just passed away. Prayers for Patricia, please. I am so sorry, Scotticus 43, for your mother passing away. Rest in peace, and God bless you. Very much so. Let's get into here, and sorry about that. Mailbag, what have you heard about Donovan Peoples-Jones? That's exactly what you've been hearing about Donovan Peoples-Jones, just the competition right now and them fighting. Davenport. Is Davenport participating in OTAs? Well, we're in minicamp right now. He was in OTAs. But the problem is there's not a lot you can do on the defensive line until they're in pads. You can get a little bit more. You can really gape the speed. That's about it. That's what we're seeing from Levi Onwuzurike, like the bat and the ball's down. But we can't really tell until it's training camp. That's the hardest part. Next question here. And first in the comment section, do you think that Davenport is the solution to opposite of Aiden Hutchinson? Why for yes and for no? Blow up the comment section. With the injury to Dorsey, do you think that we could possibly add another body for depth for half Diggs or Simmons? Look, we absolutely could if they wanted to do that. We don't know the severity right now of Khalil Dorsey at this moment while I'm speaking to you, but it definitely looks like it could be something that's going to last a while. Lions got $40 million in cap space. They have the ability to do that if they would like to. Now, Brandon Joseph from the safety position, the second-year player, is really standing out. So if they're wanting to add a player, maybe they don't, because Brandon Joseph right now has done a phenomenal job, and he's standing out. So, but if they want to add a player, they absolutely can. They got the finances to do it, and they would have to fill up the roster spot and put him on an IR or whatever type of injury list, depending on what happened to him, because we don't know the severity of it. Congratulations to the kid. Did Zeeland have graduation already? Yes, we did. Congratulations to all the graduates, including my daughter, graduated high school. Extremely proud of her. Very much so. And I'm also proud of my other daughter, Riley, who finished school as well. So shout out to her. Proud of 3 other kids in Jackson, Lana, and of course, Gabby, for almost finishing school. Tomorrow is their last day. Shout out to them. Celebrate all your kids graduating high school or finishing the season. Spend time with your family this weekend. Those kids deserve it with all the hard work that they did. Next question here. How is Hendon Hooker looking in minicamp so far? Split, TA. He is doing split. He's making some bad decisions, then he's making some good decisions. From what I'm hearing right now, his biggest problem is holding onto the football too long. That is the problem. He needs to throw the football quicker. He's not, I don't think he's reading the defense fast enough, and he needs to slow down a little bit. Sometimes understand the quarterback position, it's going to take a little bit of time. But right now, he's holding on to football too long. He's been a little bit inaccurate, and he's gotten better over the past couple of days. And he shows why he's got a big cannon of an arm. He definitely has got a cannon. And he does have the soft pass, too. So he's good with that. But he's got to get rid of the football quicker. But guess what, folks? That's the development of him. See, you've seen quarterbacks in past, they get drafted, right? And immediately they're forced to start or whatever. And a lot of these quarterbacks are having these issues when they're young, holding on to the ball too long, trying to understand a defense at a rookie quarterback as a starter against people who've done it their whole life is quite difficult. So we get to be able to sit Hendon Hooker, and he doesn't have to be thrown into that. So we can work on the development there compared to other quarterbacks where they're thrown into the fire, and it's throw in the fire and get it done. And that's quite difficult to do. Definitely is. Good afternoon, Jonathan Anton. If you got questions, throw it in the comment section. That is what it's all about. It's all about you. Let us know in the comments below. Get those questions going. That is what it's all about, and it is dead right now. That is for sure. So what we're also seeing in minicamp here is the offensive line has done a pretty good job considering the circumstances. They're resting all these guys. We haven't heard any updates really on the backups, though, like Sorsdale, Manu. Haven't heard a whole lot of those names yet talked about. Again, a lot of this stuff is going to have to be towards training camp. They're being extremely cautious, and this is like walkthroughs, absolute walkthroughs. So don't take a lot from it. Take some from it, but not everything from OTAs in minicamp. So question for you. Are you concerned about minicamp right now with quarterbacks Jared Goff or Hendon Hooker? If you are, put it in the comment section why for yes. If not, do it N for no. Continue on with the mailbag segment here. And man, oh man. Wingo. Have heard no update on Wingo on the defensive line. 0 on him right now. 0. Zip and zilch. Again, we don't know a whole lot with the defensive line because they're not wearing the pads. And that's why. Do we know the extent of Gibbs' soft tissue injury? Nope. But I have 0 worries about it at all. This is the beginning of June. If he has got some bruise or some soft tissue issue, if this was getting practice ready for a game, he would be playing. This is minicamp. Anybody that has any sort of issue is not going to be doing anything. So the extent of it, I'm going to suggest I have my worries about it is about a 0.001% chance. Okay, so I have 0 worries about it. If there was a significant issue there or lingering, it would have come out already. And it's not. I am not worried about it at all. The latest when it comes to the injury update from what I got from a Jahmyr Gibbs was just not practicing. That's it. And a soft tissue injury, not something that's carried over from last year. So it's just something that happened this year. They're not worried about it. If Hendon Hooker doesn't look good in preseason, should we go after another veteran quarterback or stick with Suckfield? No, we stick with Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker's got to develop. This is like his rookie year, folks. He is a young quarterback. He's got to develop. You just keep developing. He's got all of training camp. Remember, he is the backup. So it's not like the odds of Jared Goff going down in the first snap of the first game are extremely low. First off, Jared Goff is a reliable quarterback. He deals with injuries a lot, and he's smart. He doesn't take hits. Hooker's developing right now. By the time for him to get rid of some of these issues, they should be, I would think a lot of the kinks would be even worked out by the end of preseason. I am not worried about it. He is the future. He has the higher ceiling. He is the ultimate better player. I'm not picking anybody else up. I'm going to just keep Hendon Hooker the way it is. Let him to develop. Good to go. Really, that's it. If we had an injury to Hendon Hooker or something happen where you're going to lose some time, maybe you can pick up a backup quarterback, but I'm not going to do that right now. Question here. What position do you see Rakestraw playing? We have a logjam in the middle of the field with our cornerbacks. He right now is competing for the nickel quarterback spot against Amik Robertson. So I think that's where he's going to at least compete for this year and learn this year. I'm sure he's going to learn some other parts in the defense, maybe outside as well. But I'm going to assume they're slowly going to, put him at one position right now just to kind of learn it because, look, corner is a difficult position. So I'm going to go ahead and say he'll be probably doing the nickel. And that's just something that they will work on. And once he learns a little bit better, he'll continue to go on. 2.6 cap lead take hit from the Cam Sutton and $6.8 million next year. That is correct, only 6.8. And we're sitting at, I think it was $69 million in cap space right now for 2025. So that 6.8 does absolutely nothing to us. It's not going to affect us at all. How much do you see Broderick playing this year? Hard question, 9 drinks. Really difficult question. I'm going to say he's going to have some snaps in games. Not a lot, though. He had basically none last year, so maybe 10 snaps a game. He's still developing, and he's got to beat out Levi Onwuzurike and DJ Reader, and he's the backup. So he'll be the backups to these guys. And same with Levi Onwuzurike, but Levi's doing better right now, so he may not get that many snaps. Hutchinson is a third-year player. What should we expect from him this year? Ceiling 15 sacks. He's working on his moves. He's working on his spin move. That's what helped him in the playoffs. And I say 15 snaps. He takes that next step. He is in that now elite category. I think that's what he does this year because he's going to have help too. Finally on the defensive line. Do you believe Matthew Betts makes the 53-man roster? I'm going to take a guess here. Yes, I think he makes the roster. He's going to be one of the end ones, but I do think he's going to make the roster because we need help at the edge position. We need somebody's got to stand out, and I figure he'll be the one to do it. What do you think about Amik Robertson's press conference? Didn't watch the press conference. Sorry about that. But that's the questions for right now. Appreciate everybody answering those questions. Make sure you hit that sub button, subscribe, and all of that. With that said, with this question segment, we are done.